Yo guys, my name is Zopreme, and in today's video I'll be talking about Avengers 4 Endgame and the topic of possibly seeing old man Tony Stark and a future version of his Iron Man armor. So far Tony Stark has been in every Avengers film and his contract will end after Avengers 4. But this does not mean he will actually die, and it hasn't been confirmed, and there's been many theories to what will happen after Avengers 4 with Tony Stark and Iron Man. He could survive but not appear in the MCU going forward, but right now we don't know. But of course, most importantly is that he is in Avengers 4 and his fate will be determined on what happens in this film. Many people have theorised that Doctor Strange has been to the future, and also the Avengers will time travel in Avengers 4. So this means there's a possibility we may see future versions of some of the Avengers, or just future versions of actual people. So there is a possibility that we could see a future version of Tony Stark, and this will probably be a few years later, like quite a few years, like maybe even a decade or two. This could be from an alternative reality where he survives, or just the future, because if he doesn't survive, then there could be another reality that Doctor Strange has visited that he actually survives in, and we actually see the future version. We have already been informed that there will be a time jump eventually in Avengers 4. This could also mean that we get to see the last armour that Tony Stark makes before he retired, if he does survive Avengers 4. So the Avengers could actually go to the future and ask for Tony's best armor or just his help in Avengers 4, so he may be the key to actually defeating or stopping whatever's happening in Avengers 4. The most interesting and intriguing theory is that when the Avengers actually go to the quantum realm in Avengers 4, Tony comes along and he's one of the people who go to the quantum realm, and he actually gets trapped in the quantum realm and lives out his days until he becomes old, and he's rescued eventually by the Avengers or whoever wants to actually save him or rescue him. Or if he does get rescued, it could be someone that we don't know yet and it's the future, or maybe he's trapped there forever and actually sacrifices himself. Going back to the alternative reality, there could be a reality where Tony Stark doesn't actually face Thanos, and in that reality the Avengers never actually come up against Thanos, and after Age of Ultron it's kind of just easy days. So if they go to that reality, then they can bring Tony Stark, who eventually probably builds a new piece of armor like Mark 85 or Mark 90, and they can use him, and in the final fight they can actually use him to his aid and to their aid, and they can actually win it. Or after the time jump, if it's very big, maybe a small one, then an even bigger time jump, we actually see Tony Stark after Avengers 4, if he does survive, and him just living out his days, and we get to see his last armor, and that's kind of the end of Avengers 4. The new piece of armor would have many new gadgets and could possibly be the key to defeating or helping in Avengers 4, as maybe he can actually wield the Infinity Gauntlet or control the stones without actually needing Infinity Gauntlet. It can actually harness its power. So yeah guys, tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you think we'll see an older version of Tony Stark? And yeah, my name's Zopreme. You guys have been the best, as always. Peace out.